Hello, welcome to Inner Alchemist Tarot for an Aquarius reading, Aquarius Rising, if you're Aquarius or Aquarius Rising, for the week of November 5th through November 12th. And let's take a good deep breath into our heart space as we connect to each other here. And thank you, Spirit, as you're always looking out from our eyes and guiding us, co-creating this beautiful place, this beautiful dream manifested as we continue to expand this place and walk in beauty. And thank you for these messages that are about to come forth for our Aquarius clan, our Aquarius Rising. Okay, what do we have here to start out the reading, Spirit? The cards have been cut and pre-shuffled with your energies. I'm just warming them up a little bit here. Oop. Seem to have a mind of their own today. Yeah, as they should. They're becoming sovereign. Okay. We start out with the West. Purge. Okay. And look at that owl. That really glorious, brilliant owl coming forth. And that west direction is the direction in which we live out our adult lives in the medicine wheel. It's at that point. And purge, I mean, I don't have the description up for this, but this is what I'm picking up with on intuitively, is that purging that which is not truthful for you personally. We're going to look a little further into this reading to see what we're looking at here. What are the messages we have to start out the reading for Aquarius? Medicine wheel, continuation. Oh, okay, so this is perfect. So, as I was saying, let's just go around the medicine wheel here for the directions. The north is where we are in spirit, and that's what we are. We're spiritual beings having a human experience. So we're eternal beings, no beginning, no end. And so in the north direction is the direction of the ethereal, of the ether, where we reside before we took this form and after. And then we go to the west, or to the east here, we are a thought within the minds of our parents, our mother and father, and then we come out into the southern direction here, in the southern part of the body, and so we come out of the womb and we're born here. And so this is child. East is more of like infancy, conception, infancy. That's where the sun rises in the east. And so then to the south is daytime, and that's where, again, we come out of the womb and we're born, and then have our childhood. And then in the western direction is our adulthood, and that's where the sun sets, but it's not set all the way. And, we're saying here, and then let me just finish up the north and then back around again to, that's the death part, northern part, and death rebirth. We come back around the circle again. It's a never-ending cycle. So I love how the medicine wheel came out. We're talking about the west direction, but if you look at this, Aquarius, it looks like this week is that you are in this direction of the medicine wheel to the west, and that's that direction where a lot of you have been accumulated, in this time of your life. And so it's a purging time to, purge out and reclaim what is really yours as truth and wisdom, and what is yours, and to purge out what just doesn't belong with you in your own paradigm, within yourself here. We're going to look a little further into these cards before we draw out the tarot and see what else we have for Aquarius. Okay, Spirit, thank you so much for these messages. If you haven't checked it out, there's a November reading for all zodiac signs, and then also a white rabbit reading. And I just finished the general reading for all zodiac signs for this week, so you might want to check that out too, because everything is a lot of transformation for all signs. It doesn't matter what sign you are going on this month of November. It's really big. Simplicity, that came out in the general reading too. So, keeping it simple. If you look at her, you know, she's got the white. That means purity, too. Keeping it simple, purifying yourself, purge, purifying. Keeping it simple. Creative as you do, the creativity comes out, dormancy in which you didn't even know that you had of talents and things. But keeping it simple, like playing guitar, maybe you're in her flat there, or maybe she's playing for other people in a restaurant, you know, but there's the city behind her, and she's keeping it simple. She's wearing simple clothes that are comfortable and presenting herself, but she has her eyes closed, so she's really feeling. She's in a feeling mode, and that simple way of being, that feeling mode, is such a beautiful place to be. Keeping it simple as you go in, and that's what the owl is all about. It's that inner wisdom. Okay, so what other messages do we have here, Spirit, for Aquarius? Challenge. This also came up in the general reading too. So if you look at her, she's in front of a chessboard. She's got the queen going on here in her hand. To like challenge you, but to in a good way, in a healthy way, to, you know, because that's like what we like to do as creator beings and action-oriented beings, I like to say, is to have that exuberance, that eagerness in which we want to show, in which we've learned so far with our wisdom, our wits, our intelligence, even, and how far we can go with another person. It's good competition in a way, and that's what she's representing here in this card. I love the purple. The hues are coming out too. The third eye chakra, so she's connected too. She's got a little smirk on her face. She's not doing it like in a malicious way, challenge, you know, in a competition way like that. It's more of like healthy for her own sense of how far she's come and what she can do and achieve. And she's got that mug right here with the heart on there. So indeed, it's a card of a good challenge, not something that's going to be facetious or malicious or anything like that. So mind you, as we pull the cards here and look a little further into this week's reading, what do we have here, Spirit, for Aquarius? We start out with the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is a card that's representing many choices. As you can see, there's many cups here to choose from. And could mean indecision, not sure which one to choose. Review is the sevens in numerology, so it's a time to stop and kind of look at what cup you want to go with. Not quite sure. Could be fantasy thinking as well. So as we go into this reading, we're going to find out a little further on what this is all about. Okay, Spirit, what are the messages we have for Aquarius here? Eight of Pentacles. And eights are numbers of manifestation too. It's like that infinity symbol. No beginning, no end. And all the moon phases here too. So Eight of Pentacles is something's coming to fruition after the seven, the review, the stopping and looking around, and that waiting period. The eights are about to move on. So 8, 9, and 10 in numerology is the moving on and completion. So 8, something's about to occur, about to gain fruition from what's happening, what you've been doing. What are the messages we have for Aquarius? Knight of Swords. That's a fast-moving energy. So moving towards that Eight of Pentacles. So something this week that you have been working on is going to quickly come into, could be the first stages of sight of the manifestation coming into being. And yeah, eights are definitely Eight of Pentacles. Something's happening on the earth plane you're going to harvest. So here's the Seven of Pentacles. So it looks like here, to me, and we'll get some clarifiers here, is that horse that's moving fast is moving away from the Seven of Pentacles of waiting for what's happening and going towards the Eight of Pentacles into, again, what we were saying is that you're going to start seeing the first stages of something that you've been working on coming into manifestation physically. And it will be moving you away from the Seven of Cups too. And you'll know further as the week progresses on what cup you're going to be choosing. And to be able to make decisions more clearly. Again, as you're listening to that wisdom and purging the truths and the things that aren't yours. Because there's everything, at any given moment, there's always this multidimensional happening going on. And we're always moving through a transition. But we're going through a major transformation anyway, in a big way, all this entire month. And it doesn't matter your sign. But these messages here are pertaining for Aquarius or Aquarius rising in particular. So keeping that simple as that happens. And again, this continuation, we're talking about the Eight of Pentacles, that figure eight symbol, that continuation, the medicine wheel, it just goes on for eternity. Okay. So let's look a little further into this reading and see what's happening here. And you're going to use, again, the wisdom, the knowledge, the truth that you understand that's yours, and it's going to help you continue on in simplicity with that which you want to express out into the world with that challenge card there in a good way. Spirit, what's the Seven of Cups? And these messages aren't going to be for everybody. Take what you need, leave the rest. And like it, claim it by liking it, thumbs up, or do however you want. And then also subscribing to the channel too, because it helps others find these videos. And that's how it generally works. So thank you so much for doing that and helping to grow the channel. What is the Seven of Cups, Spirit? Okay, we have the Star card. That's your card, Aquarius. So, Seven of Cups to the Star card is that... Oh, gosh, look at that. You're purging out what's not yours as far as your own truth, your wisdom. You're tapping into the deepest part of you and keeping that thing simple as you're moving on. The Star card comes after, and a 7 and 1 is 8. And again, here's a 7 here, 7, 7. But 7 and 1 is 8, which again is that figure 8, no beginning, no end, that continuation. And after the Tower moment, the really fast, quick abruption of everything happens, everybody loses everything and you have to start over. So that's what the Star is doing. She's starting over from scratch, but listening to her North Star. She's listening to Spirit and understanding that, she doesn't have anything, but she's still going to move forward anyway. It's a miracle card. Expect good things to happen here is the Star card. So it's a beautiful card too, because it's your card, Aquarius. That's your major arcana card. So indeed, that's going to assist you as far as all the cups here. 7 of Cups, maybe not making one decision over the other. She's got one foot in the water and one foot on the land. It's a lot like the Temperance card, and maintaining that balance and equilibrium as she moves off in her vulnerable state. Normally she's naked, but in the laws of YouTube we have to cover her up. But the Star card's vulnerable, naked in her naked, because she didn't have any clothes. She didn't have anything. She lost everything in the Tower moment. But starting over and understanding that Spirit's got her back. Look at all the butterflies surrounding her, all the spirits whispering around her, and that gleaming North Star guiding her off into her new beginning. What is this Eight of Pentacles, Spirit? You're going to be in your own energies this week, Aquarius, Star. And then we have the Sun card. So the Sun card is the happiest card of the deck. So what I'm seeing here is that you indeed are going to reap the benefits. Monday, Tuesday into Wednesday, you're going to start seeing this stages of whatever you've been working on to show themselves. Just look for the signs, and that's what the owl is definitely telling you. It's coming in here, in the purge in the west direction. The owl has a big presence in this reading I'm seeing here too. What is this Knight of Swords, Spirit? Happy days ahead, that's for sure. Happy days ahead. And it's funny because as soon as I said that, we have the Seven of Swords coming out here. And the Seven of Swords is a deception card in a way, where if you look at that, the Seven of Swords, it's like the image down here is a lot different than the image up there. So kind of like deception. That's not really the way things are, the way you perceive them to be in your mind. Because swords of the mind, and the air signs of Aquarius, which is you, and Gemini and Libra, the signs. Yep, air signs, so of the mind. So things may not be as they seem to be. Of this whole, oh gosh, I've been waiting forever. When is it going to happen? Where is it? I watched this reading this week saying that I'm going to be seeing the first stages of the of things have been, showing themselves. Now I can finally see something. It's like that's not at all what I'm seeing, and that's what the Seven of Swords is saying here. So, but the Knight of Swords here is coming in quickly. Look what it's moving towards. It's moving towards the sun. And moving away from that waiting. So it's moving into the happy card, the joy card, moving towards joy. So you're going to feel that joy and that happiness that, oh wow, it is showing itself. So things may not be what they seem to be, but the universe always understands your true intentions and what you set forth with the Seven of Pentacles when you planted the seeds for the project, whatever the manifestation in which you're working on. It could have been love, it could have been, work or family or anything that has to do with what you've been in this Eight of Pentacles about, that you've been working hard storing up, a storehouse of things. You've been like, look how hard I worked. Look at my work. I've been waiting for months and whatever, and it hasn't been showing itself. But again, this Knight of Swords is moving quickly away from that into the sun. So just remember that as the week progresses. And on the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles too. So that's a beautiful money card. Happily ever after, you can look, see there's a couple there, the King and the Queen. They're all happy, and the castles in the background, and all the hearts around the pentacles, and the key, the golden key to their palace, and the kids here, and the white rose. Everything's glorious in the Ten of Pentacle card. So what is the Seven of Pentacles, Spirit? What do we have here? And thank you for these messages. What is the Seven of Pentacles, Spirit? Oh, 3 cards coming out here. So, what we were saying here? That the Seven of Pentacles it was that waiting period, but what's happening here is that this Knight of Swords is moving quickly into the sun, and quickly into seeing just the sun is going to just radiate and shine on that tip of showing the manifestation this week, if this is making any sense at all. And so because it's moving away from that waiting period, and it's over. Like whatever had been happening, the Ten of Swords is coming in, and that's completion. So it's definitely completing. You're no longer waiting. You're no longer getting up in your head about things. And that Five of Swords feeling like, it's like, ugh, when is this going to happen? Look at the discrepancy between these 2 cards right here. And then we have the Devil card. Okay, so breaking free from that bondage, that heartache that had been caused, because you moved on. So let's see here. Again, we can't reiterate this enough. This sword is moving towards this happy card this week, and moving away from all of this right here. Okay, if this is making any sense to you guys, give a thumbs up. Maybe say something in the comments going, I get this, Muriel. It definitely applies. Because if you look at this, look at these cards, again, all of this has been taking place. We've got the Ten of Swords, which is just completion and moving on from that Five of Swords and that Devil energy, which is bondage and things just not moving in the right direction, feeling you've been deceived. That's a big thing that I'm feeling and sensing into here. Spirit, what messages do you have for a possible outcome for this reading for Aquarius? Things are not always what they seem to be. We have the High Priestess coming in here. So look at this card here. Aquarius, by the end of the week, it doesn't matter. So because you're going to have this absolute connection that there's nothing going to shake or quake you, because you're just going to have this intuitive knowing, and that all is finally it's showing itself, so I can move away from that whatever's been getting in my head and feeling like I've been deceived. And now I have this connection, and things are showing me. The High Priestess card is also a Piscean card too. What is this High Priestess card for Aquarius Spirit? Yeah, the Prince of Wands, and look how happy that is. I mean, what we're saying about the sun. You're going to be moving into that sunny manifestation kind of time. You got unicorns and rainbows and the strength of a lion. There's a lot in this card alone. You could pause the video just to study this card yourself and get your own intuitive energies from it. But it's such a beautiful, sunny, happy, adventurous manifestation card that he's got everything here, and eager to perform magic with that High Priestess energy. It may be hidden. The cards after the High Priestess sometimes shows that things might be hidden, but it's going to show itself by the end of the week. Do you have any final messages for Aquarius Spirit? This is Prince of Wands. And thank you again for these messages. I love it. That High Priestess card, she's got the star in her hands. She's the Akashic record queen. I mean, she's the High Priestess. She's the queen of all queens, and very in touch with her, the inward, the feminine, the sacred feminine. And that's what the moon's all about too. And since the moon card is the Piscean card of the deck, that's why the High Priestess has the moon in there. Okay, so final messages are, you're going to be sitting in your Empress energy. Oh man, the Empress. Queen of Queens. Empress with next to that High Priestess card right there. That's beautiful. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. And again, there's the Sun. Taking it easy. That Swan's taking it easy. In this card, at least, the Four of Pentacles is that stable time. Financial stability, something happening on the earth plane. We got the Chariot card coming in here, which is a victorious card, and then Lovers to end this reading with. We're going to draw an animal spirit before we move on with this. But the Lovers card, again, it could be a union of two people coming together. Perhaps that's fits you for your situation, or it could mean that really that masculine and feminine energies within the self coming together. But it's victorious. At the end of this week, you're going to find yourself in a much different space than at the beginning of the week. And again, watch that all zodiac reading I just did, and it very much ties into the transformation in which everybody's going through at this time. The month of November is a big, big transformation opportunity. And we have Dog. Be disciplined in your home and community life. And the dogs are beautiful. It's, again, a friend energy, loyalty, very much close to humans. Very human in its own sense, because it's been domesticated. So is the cat, but the cat's closer, as we all know, to spirit than dogs. They're much more in touch and tuned with this realm, the earth. They're much more grounded. But the dog energy comes in to assist you at this time, Aquarius, for this week. So you'll find that the energies of the Archangel Azariel that's in here is be disciplined in your home and community life. And so whatever that means for you at this time, those are the energies coming in to support this reading for this week. And again, thank you, Spirit, for these messages. This is a beautiful reading for Aquarius. And many blessings on your journey this week. And again, thank you for coming in here and supporting this channel. And may it be a good confirmation for you for what's happening. Many blessings.